Hello and welcome guys, ArmaganVideos here. In this video I'm showing you how to use my newest product, the Typebeat visual template, which saves producers and musicians a lot of time and completely rebrands their videos on YouTube or elsewhere. You are able to customize the template just like shown on the screenshot, adjust colors, change text, move text and change their tracking, and the possibilities for your own personal look are nearly endless. Once you are finished with customizing it, hit play in Premiere and see your awesome new template for your high quality beats. Usually producers use boring still images to market their videos on YouTube, but with this template you can really step up your game. Make sure that your videos match your beats. Trade a few bucks for a new brand identity and precious time. In the following I'm going to show you how to use my template and what may be possible with it. Okay, first of all, to use this template, you need to have the newest version of Premiere Pro CC 2017 April release version and After Effects CC 2017 April release version. If you are not having these versions or anything newer, you cannot use this template. Please make sure that you're having these versions. So let's kind of get through this template by creating a video for your YouTube channel by using a beat and customizing my template. We're clicking on new project and I'm just going to type in your beat. You can leave everything as it is, and now you can read there no sequences, so go to file, new sequence. We are going to choose AVCHD 1080p with 30 fps and I'm going to call the sequence your beat. Press OK and you get a new sequence, as you can see. If you're wondering what this Essential Graphics panel is, make sure to go to Window and enable this Essential Graphics panel. You won't see this if you're not having the correct version. Once you get the Essential Graphics panel, you can drag it to the place where you want to, but I'm just going to leave it on the right side, or you can even undock this panel if your screen is too small to have this large panel on. And as you can see, I've already got the lifestyle template and lower third template included, and on the top right corner you have a link to download these for free, because these are free templates which I've just shown you in my last tutorial. Now click on this little icon right there, install motion graphics templates, and you are going to get two templates, one Typebeat visual template with the font called Bebas and one with the font called Clavica. The Bebas font is completely free and the Clavica font has to be purchased, so make sure to Google these two fonts to get them. I've just chosen the Clavica template to use in this tutorial because I like the font more, and I've just dragged the template into our sequence right here, and if you click on it you can see that the Essential Graphics panel has changed from Browse to Edit, and you can now click on this and you see all the labels that I've added to help you get through this template. You can change the background color, really easy. Really self-explanatory. You can just go into this color wheel and change it. You can hide the image placeholder, which I'm showing you later in this tutorial. You can hide the background so that it's actually transparent behind it, but I'm also going to show you this in the later stage of this tutorial. And now you can actually adjust every single text that you are seeing, so you have the full control over these texts. And I'm just going to fast forward, edit my text right here. You can change everything as I just mentioned, and yeah. You can add your social medias, your website where you can buy this beat, and you can put in your name for the beat and what kind of type beat it is. You can also change the tracking of the text, as you can see right there, but I'm just going to leave it on -20 there because I've already considered how it looked best. Okay, now we got the text movement settings right here, and as you can tell, if you're changing the text, everything will be moved a little bit. So I've added those text movement settings where you can bring them back to the right position, and it's fully customizable, as you can see. I'm just going to fast forward this. It really doesn't take too long, and once you've done this once, you can actually save this preset from Premiere and use it in any other beat that you're going to create. And if you hit play, you can see all the animations are still working flawlessly. It looks super nice and easy. It's lagging a bit right now because I'm recording my screen and doing a whole bunch of calculations in the back, but usually it should be very smooth once you have rendered it once or played through it once. So next up, I've got a folder full with files, a Travis Scott image, fire footage, burnt film, and a beat of mine. I'm just going to throw it into our project in Premiere. They aren't included in a template, but you can find them by searching on YouTube or Google very easily. Or even better, search for something completely different and create your own look already. Little tip: water, dust, smoke, and more. And now let's drag up our template a few tracks so that it's right on top and we can add stuff under it. So, whoops, don't select everything, just select the burn film at first. We're going to drop it in the bottom. Then above this, we're going to add the fire footage and on top our image of our artists, which the type beat is based on. And as you can tell now, these smart guys that are watching this tutorial know why this placeholder is there. It is because there is an image in the middle. And click on the Travis image and just hit scale and bring this down so it's nice and easy. Then go to the effects, add the crop effect on your image, and you can use these left, top, right, bottom sliders to adjust your image. Just like that. Drag this in a little bit more and it's perfectly centered and good looking. Now go into our template and hide the image placeholder so everything is nice and clean. Let's also extend our image so it creates one line and we can just easily loop this later in this tutorial. Okay, let's also click on Travis and create a keyframe with 100% opacity. Then go a few frames to the left and bring this down to 0 so it actually fades in. As you can see right there, it looks pretty awesome. First the text comes in, then the Travis image. And we can copy these keyframes, go a few frames to the end and just paste them in by pressing Ctrl V again. There's a translation of the keys in the description. Make sure to check it out in case you're having problems understanding these keys if you are using Windows. And yeah, now you can see our burn film effect is too small, so let's make sure to scale it up until it fills the whole frame. And let's set the blend mode to multiply. And for the fire footage, let's set it on, I think it was, how's it called again? Screen, yeah, it was screen. Alrighty, so far so good. We can now add some effects to our footage right here to make it look better. We're going to go to the effects search bar and I'm going to type black and white, there is it, and drag it on our fire footage and on our burn film effect. And now you can see it looks good already, but we have to actually enable our fire so we can see it and then adjust the scale again. Just like this, looks pretty nice already. And now make sure to select our burn film effect and put this blue box on the V1 channel or track and press Ctrl C and Ctrl V so it actually copies this burn film effect on this channel only or this track only. And now make sure to copy them a few times. Make sure to also paste them into the right place, otherwise they're going to overwrite themselves. So yeah, you can just copy them really fast until the end. Delete the last two because we don't need them and drag this one in. So it's a perfect line again and we can just loop this pattern right there, just like in music production. Now let's select everything, or before, right click on our template and hit unlink, delete the audio file because this template has no audio at all. Select all of our tracks and bring them up one track, because now we can click on this new item icon right there and create a color matte, a background, leave everything as it is. Click OK and I'm just going to choose a nice color, something a dark pinkish red, something. And we're going to call this one background. Just hit OK, you get it in the project, so make sure to drag it under your tracks right there and stretch it to the end. And now you can see the magic, there's this color popping up everywhere due to our burn film effect and the flames. So this really looks awesome. And yeah, now import your music or your beat and just drag it into the sequence and you're good to go. The template is already finished. And it's perfectly looping at the end except for the flames. So maybe let's turn off the flames for a second. You can just animate the opacity later on to make it look a complete loop. But I'm just going to copy all of our tracks, Ctrl C, Ctrl V, and drag them to the left until until they go seamlessly into each other. And yeah, you can also hold down Alt to drag them to the right and it automatically creates a copy. But I'm just going to choose them all, Ctrl V, zoom in a little bit and bring them right to where the other clips end. And yeah, you do this until the whole beat is filled with your template, and you can just upload this to YouTube and it will look awesome. And yeah, that's it for the template. The possibilities for you are endless. Make sure to leave a comment, like and subscribe if you enjoyed this. The link for the template is in the description, so make sure to check it out. If you guys have suggestions for other fonts, make sure to write them down in the comments, and maybe I'm going to add 1 or 2 more templates based on these fonts into this package. Until the next time, ArmaganVideos.